Hello, and welcome to Season 3 of Ray's Franchise. Taking a look at the team we have built to go on to Season 3, this team looks like it could be very, very good. Chandler Simpson is the leadoff man. Does not have a lot of power. His on-base skills isn't terrific, but that speed sure is. 37 stolen bases, only caught 7 times. And it's not like he was bad at all. A 400 slug out of Chandler Simpson last year. That is spectacular. Junior Caminero, 99 power from both sides. The kid absolutely crushes it, coming off his second 40-homer season of his career. Then in the 3-hole, the newly acquired Brent Rooker. Coming off, what is this now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight 30-plus homer seasons. We're looking for it to be the 6th this year as we bring in Jonathan Aranda up, the contact first baseman. Finished year with 22 home runs. Not quite as good in terms of the power department as last year, but the on-base and average went up this year. So hopefully he can find a way to balance both things out, bring some power and that average and on-base up. As we'll take a look, Miguel Andujar was a star for us last year. 18 home runs, crushed lefties. Was a very, very big piece of this team. That OPS doesn't even tell the full story. He was fantastic. Max Muncy is on this team to slug against right-handed pitching. He can also play against lefties, which gives us some versatility. The longtime Dodger is going to be a key part of this Rays team. Jonathan India last year was not great. I'll give that to you. The 330 on-base percentage is something that's good. The slug wasn't great, and the average wasn't where I wanted it. Overall, a disappointing season from India. I expect a bounce back this year. Hunter Fiducia is better than the 69 overall. These past 2 years, he's been great. Last year was really, really good as a catcher. He's going to be our starting catcher to at least open the season. Not a lot of power upside with him, but he's a very quality catcher who does get on base at a nice clip. Then Carson Williams, the 80 overall shortstop. Rookie season, great. Fantastic rookie season. The second season, however, it did not go his way. As a 2-WAR season in his rookie, or his first full year, so his rookie year, he was below replacement value. His walk rate went down, and his strikeout rate went up, even though so slightly. He will look to have a bounce back year. On the bench, Henry Davis is going to be the starting catcher against left-handed pitching, and he's kind of just a really, really good backup. He's a great defensive catcher. Cam Smith going to be a bench bat against left-handed pitching. Luke Raley is a bench bat. He's a very good one at that. In 94 games, he absolutely killed it. He's going to be the first guy coming off the bench, right? Let's say we get into a key spot and Hunter Fiducia is up and we need a big base hit. We can bring in Luke Raley, or let's say Carson Williams struggles and he's going to be our everyday shortstop. If he's struggling and we need a big base hit against left-handed pitching or against right-handed pitching, up comes Luke Raley. Kind of going to be the same role for Cam Smith. And then the super utility guy, Nick Sogard. He can hit against lefties a little bit. He provides us some extra protection if Jonathan India and Carson Williams just go to hell, really, with their offense. Right? If it goes completely horrible, he can provide some backup. As Ryan Pepio is going to get the opening day start, Edward Cabrera is going to be the 2-man. Cam Caminetti is the 3. Luis Morales is the 4, and Jacob Lopez is the 5th man. Really good rotation. Ian Seymour, back up from AAA, was not good in his starts. Started figuring it out a little bit before being sent down. Has been really, really good for us as a long reliever. So I trust him again. Manuel Rodriguez is up here again. Bruce Dar. Evan Phillips was brought in along with Gabe Spires. Tanner Scott. Anthony Bender and Griffin Jacks are the relievers. And then if we take a look down on the farm at AAA, we got a pair of stud hitters. Jackie Zachary, one of our top, he's our number 4 prospect, number 22 overall. This kid can hit. He can absolutely hit. Kevin Ramsey is also following up here. D potential. Unfortunately, he did not get better potential during the offseason. But he hit right around 300 with 24 bombs at AA in like September, like before September. So he got called up to AAA. Trey Morgan made his major league debut last year. In 19 games, he crushed it. Fantastic start to his career. Unfortunately, he's kind of blocked by a bunch of guys on one-year deals. So he will definitely get the chance. Same thing with Xavier Isaac, who did not have a great year last year. So I don't know why I keep trying to show the numbers. They don't roll over. He will get a chance to show what he's got. Bryce Matthews was a big piece of the Yandy Diaz trade. It does not look like he is going to become much for us as he's down at AAA. Brett Wisely is just down here as a spot player. Theo Gillen is now on the 40-man roster. He could be somebody. He needs to improve a lot offensively. He's really a guy with reverse splits right now. Is Dane Myers is a very good option against left-handed pitching. If we get an injury in the outfield, he's probably our first bat up. If it's somebody like Cam Smith. Justin Henry Malloy is also down here. But the real prize is hitting second at AA. Ford James, the number 1 prospect in all of baseball, is down with the Montgomery Biscuits. This kid can rake. 82 overall already. So one of our best players. I want him to develop a little bit more down at AAA. Or sorry, at AA. He's only 19 years old, so just like Zachary, he's really close to the big leagues. We're not going to put either of them on a fast track, because yet again, they're 19 years old. They don't need to be up in the majors yet. But let it be known, Ford James, if he starts hitting, we'll put it into sport mode. He'll rise up like he's a GT, and he will be in the majors in no time. Gonna let him figure some things out, get his feet wet in the affiliated ball. I kind of want the defensive numbers, the pop time blocking, to also come up as well. Arm strength, those kind of things. Power and contact skills will naturally get better over time. Just let the kid with 99 potential go. Let him figure things out as he goes along. And then Esteban Villalobos is our number 3 prospect. 19 years old, not much of a hitter, but really good speed. He's going to get his first AA action. He's 55 overall. Not really sure what he can be. If we're in the playoff contention, he's definitely going to be somebody I dangle in front of teams. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set my trade hub. And we're going to hop in, as our budget is completely maxed out right now. But we're going to hop in to opening day right after this. We have opening day in St. Petersburg, Florida. About 30 minutes outside of Tampa Bay. And if you're trying to get across the bridges, it will take you 2 hours. But nevertheless, we are finally here as the Detroit Tigers are in town for opening day. We have made giant improvements to this team. This is a Tigers team that is very much in a rebuild. Riley Green traded this offseason. Kerry Carpenter traded the offseason before that. As we take a look at our projections, Brent Rooker is supposed to lead us in RBIs. Max Muncy, funny enough, projected to lead us in WAR. We're supposed to be a 5th place team. We're right about at 500. I disagree. I think we can make a playoff push. Ryan Pepio on his way out to the mound to make the opening day start, the first of his major league career. Pepio with Henry Davis as his backstop. Pepio last year started off really bad, finished the season strong with a sub-4 ERA. The kid worked his tail off to get those numbers back, as the tall righty with the stirrups is in a 1-1 count to Wencel Perez. That fastball is upstairs for a strike, and we are now a strike away from the punch out of Wencel. Changeup way high. It's going to go 2-2. Wencel Perez, the leadoff man in year 6 with Detroit. Split time between here and the minor leagues as he kills somebody in their bullpen. I'm going to try and get this cutter up and in. Instead, it's too far up and in. We're going to try and bring it back a little bit. Pepio, wild to start. Swing and a miss. Wencel Perez goes down swinging. First batter he faces is a strikeout. And this is a very interesting team. Kevin McGonigal, they're in real life extended super good rookies, hitting 6th. Dylan Dingler, the Ohio State product, is batting 5th. Parker Meadows is the 3-hole. And up stands Laurels Gurriel Jr., the current Diamondback, who in real life is rehabbing from ACL surgery, has found his way to the Tigers this offseason. I guess that's their Riley Green replacement, and he's going to draw a walk. And they got their first base runner of the game, Ryan Pepio, a strikeout and a walk. And he's behind Parker Meadows 3-1. As I think that's a strike. Henry Davis tapping the helmet. It's way low, ball 4. 2 walks. As here's Colt Keith. That's a strike at the top of the zone. We're going to try and work a slider in. We work it too far in. 22 pitches already. 2 walks. And that's a beautiful strikeout. 2 walks bookend by strikeouts. And we got 2 on, 2 down here in the first. And it'll be the Ohio State product, Dylan Dingler, who hits that high in the air. Brent Rooker camped underneath it. And he makes his first play in Tampa Bay. The offense, the new-looked team, coming up right after this short break. Tariq Skubal, one of the best pitchers in all of baseball, fresh off a 20-win season and his 3rd Cy Young, 3rd in 4 years, in fact, will face Chandler Simpson for a lefty-on-lefty matchup. The 1-1 to Chandler is right down the middle, and it's served into the outfield, a base hit. A middle change up, and Chandler Simpson starts the season with a base hit. And with 99 speed and 99 steal, he will be off. It's a quick step, a fastball. Dingler with a good arm, but not good enough. Chandler Simpson, a stolen base, as that pitch was just perfectly placed. Low sinker would have been a ground out. The 1-2. Circle change. We were early on it. Strike 3 to Junior Camaneros. We'll take a look at this offense. Brent Rooker, Miguel Andujar, a powerful group against lefties. Max Muncy and Jonathan Aranda, 2 lefties that hit lefties pretty well. Henry Davis not expected to hit well on this season, which is surprising. But very bad expected numbers as Brent Rooker serves one into the outfield way back. It'll be a tag play for Chandler Simpson. His first at bat, he hits it hard to the opposite field. And now Miguel Andujar's got a man on, or a man 90 feet away. So that pitch is way outside. Miguel Andujar was one of our better players last year. Very, very good with the bat in his hand as we're going to swing through a changeup. We were way early on that. It's now 2-2 to Miggy. 2-2 pitch coming. That's it. High in the air. Fairly hard. Good timing again. It's just a fly out to Parker Meadows. A leadoff single stranded. Following a stolen base, and up comes McGonigal. A lot of lefties in the Tigers lineup today. That changeup felt like it was on the plate. We're not going to challenge, and luckily we did not. Fastball fouled back by McGonigal. I'm going to try and work that cutter just a teeny tiny bit in. Way too far in. Owen Casey, unsurprisingly, on opening day, is going to be having his first at-bat, guys. Did you know that? Very dumb graphic. And an even dumber comment as that slider clips the outside corner. Not where it was supposed to be, but it's a beautiful and perfect pitch nonetheless, as that's 2 straight strikeouts. Third of the day for Pepe O. As it's a 2-1 count. Fastball off the plate away to Casey, and it's a 3-1 count again. Pepe O throwing a lot of pitches here early. Changeup just low, and that's his 3rd walk of the day. Ryan Pepe O not doing very well in terms of pitch count, as that's going to be blooped into the outfield. Rooker coming on, can't get there. Chandler Simpson will cut it off, and it's going to be a double. Brent Rooker can't get to that pitch. It's Hao-Yu Lee bloops one into the outfield, and here's Jonathan Long. Try and get him out here on strikes. That's a perfect fastball. Try an outside cutter. Gets a big reaching swing, and that's how you get a key strikeout. 4 strikeouts on the day. It's Pepe O with a beautiful pitch. We're going to try a big curveball, as that was left way over the plate, but it's going to even the count to Perez. 2-2. Don't want to go to that cutter again. We're going to try and get it off the plate. Instead, it was left middle, but Perez swings over top of it. Working out of trouble was Pepe O. He's walked a couple men, but so far, so good. Up stands Max Muncy. As that's not a pitch you want to swing at. It's the former 5th-round pick. Looks silly on a swing. Light tower power Max Muncy has. Big cut and a miss on a changeup. Good pitch. It's an inside pitch. 2nd strikeout of the day for a man who struck out 225 batters just a year ago. Up stands Jonathan Aranda, as that's going to be hit weakly to the first baseman. The flip to Scooble is in time. We were early on a changeup. And here's Jonathan India. Need to get the pitch count up here against Scooble. And that'll help a sinker that runs way in. Jonathan India, barring something catastrophic, will get his 100th home run sometime this year. As we try to check, and the game says we went around. Early on a changeup, 2-2. Swinging through a changeup. That changeup is going to be a hard pitch to hit all day. Tigers projected finished 3rd in their division, but with a significantly worse record. And up stands Laurel Gurriel Jr. Fastball crushed foul. He was all over that inside fastball. We're going to try and get a cutter off the plate away. It's going to be high looper. Not great speed out there by Andujar. It's going to fall foul. Good pitch. Just late on that, able to get a piece of the slider. I'll try and run a cutter just in the inside corner. And that's a big swing and a miss by Laurel Gurriel. 6 strikeouts on the day for Pepe O. as we're in a 1-2 count. Here to Parker Meadows. We're going to try and work a changeup down and in. And it's hit hard to India. India bobbles it for a second and just doesn't throw it. India, what are you doing? You saw the throw green. And he just bobbled it and then didn't throw it. Now there's good speed on first base. Couple change-ups to get to 2-2. We're going to try and run a cutter in. Big swing and a miss. The cutter gets Colt Keith as there's 2 down. 7 strikeouts already, and we're in the 3rd inning. Pepio showing dominance this inning. Should be out of the inning already. As that fastball is hit back up the middle, it's going to be a base hit. Parker thought about trying for 3. Able to get to the ball quickly as this inning is kind of just gravy right now. As that wasn't a bad pitch. Fastball low and out of the zone. As that fastball is dotted to McGonigal. 23 pitches yet again for Pepio. As that slider's way in. A great block by Henry Davis. That's why Henry Davis is on this roster. We're going to need another good block here. Big curveball, just barely low. Runners will be off. We'll try the cutter in. Cutter runs high, bases are loaded. Whew. And it'll be Owen Casey, the batter. Slider low. Big swing and a miss by Casey. And it's time to bear down. We're going to try a fastball in. Way too early on the release to that. Allows us to try a slider in. Big swing and a miss. Casey going down. The 8-hole hitter Carson Williams, the young shortstop, is going to hit that one pretty hard but foul. He's got good numbers against lefties, but surprisingly didn't hit lefties well. The 1-2, way off the plate. A lot of change-ups will be thrown by Skubal. The 2-2, just able to foul off that fastball. Just late timing. It looked pretty good to me. The game says just late. 2-2. So that's hit with good timing on a slider. It was in, but they don't give you bonuses for hitting the ball good. It's Henry Davis, an old school batter without batting gloves. That's what you like to see from your catcher. The 1-1 to Davis is destroyed. Foul way early on a hanging changeup. Oh, that would have been a pitch for his first home run as a Ray. We're going to swing through That was a dotted pitch on the corner. You can't see that. But Chandler Simpson up. Got a single his last time up, right up the middle. It was a 1-1 changeup that he belted. The 1-2 now is going to be his second base hit of the day. Good timing on a changeup that almost hit him. Chandler Simpson showing great bat control. As the runner's going to be off on this play. It's a fastball low. Chandler Simpson with another stolen base. He's 2 for 2 on the day. It's elite speed. That pop time is great. At 1.8 on the pop time. Not a giant lead by Chandler Simpson. He's just that fast. Incredible young player. The 2-1. Swinging over top of the changeup. Just early. And it was just low. 2-2 to Junior. Froze us right on the corner. Right on the corner for strike 3 as we enter the 4th inning. Pepio struggled by keeping the innings quick, as this will be his 86th pitch. He'll need 87 to retire Yao. 1-2 here to Yahoo Lee. Fouled off again. Get a big curveball in here. Big curveball for a swing and a miss. Hao-Yo Lee, or I say his name differently each time and it gets progressively worse. Jonathan Long, an easy name to pronounce, making his MLB debut, and we're bullying the first baseman. Chandler Simpson, not a great jump on that pitch. It's going way back to the track. Caught at the wall. Jonathan Long gave it a long ride, but we were able to keep it in the ballpark as Ryan Pepio. This pitch is his 95th of the day, and it's a chopper to Junior, who makes the play through 4 wonderful innings by Ryan Pepio, and up stands the newest Ray, Brent Rooker. The 1-1 to Rooker. Big swing and a miss, another changeup low. Just early on it. The 1-2. Slider. Haven't seen that pitch a lot. We had good timing on it. 1-2. Just low on the fastball. Brent Rooker had such a great A's career, trying to bring it over to Tampa Bay. And that slider just ties us up. We tried to check. He goes around. Ugly check. It was actually somehow good timing, too, which is funny. 1-1 to Andujar. We will not go on that. Change up outside. Andujar, known for big swings when he was a member of the Rays, or last year, is that's a pitch we need to just not offer at. It's the low changeups that get me. 2-2. Fastball in. Was barely a strike, able to foul it off. 2-2. Strike out, swinging. Fastball high and upstairs. And that's 7 strikeouts for Skubal. He's only at 61 pitches. Good timing, but that fastball was way too high. Max Muncy. He has a 10-game hitting streak dating back to last year. As we'll fix the score bug. We need to stop swinging at those changeups. As that's a hard hit ball. The shift works to perfection. Max Muncy is going to be out. McGonigal with a nice play over at short. And now we'll get back to Ryan Pepio. A ground ball to the shortstop. Pepio, one quick out. Took 3 pitches. As we're at 100 pitches now as we tango with Parker Meadows. Fastball off the outside part of the plate. It's fouled off. We're going to try and bury a slider in. 1-2. Somehow got a piece of that. So we'll go to the curveball low for the swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss from Parker Meadows. 10 strikeouts for Pepio. And now up comes Colt Keith. Fastball fouled back. It's a 2-2 count. We can go to this cutter that's been dominant against Keith today. Able to get a piece of it barely. Now go curveball low and outside. Try and get a swing and a miss. It wasn't low. Or it wasn't outside, but it was low enough to get the swing and a miss. 5 dominant innings from Ryan Pepio. What an opening day start from our ace pitcher, Ryan Pepio. It's been an insane pitching duel on the mound today. 11 strikeouts for Pepio through 5. 4 walks, 2 hits, 7 for Skubal and 2 hits through 4. Skubal's day is not anywhere close to being done, as he's just shy of 70 pitches. Pepio's day will be done, most certainly, as Jonathan Aranda steps in, beginning year 8 in the organization. A 2-1 here to Aranda. It's going to be hit hard. We were early on that changeup. And it's now 2-2. Last year, he was an all-star. That fastball's just off the plate. Dingler tapping his hat. He thinks it was a strike. The call, strike 3. Just getting the corner. 8 strikeouts for Skubal. Up stands Jonathan India. The 1-1. Ugly swing and a miss on the sinker. The 1-2 to India. They kicked the pitch. Low. Good take on the changeup. Skubal's energy starting to get lower, as this will be his 73rd pitch of the game, and it's going to be a full count. He hasn't thrown us a strike outside of the first pitch of the at-bat. That one slugged to the gap. India giving it a ride. Parker Meadows will run it down shy of the track. And now Carson Williams in a 2-1 advantage count. And that's going to be hit hard, or not hard, very. Going foul, caught in foul territory. And that will end what has been a pitcher's duel opening day. Both starters were dominant. A pair of singles by Chandler Simpson is the only offense we have on the day. And Ryan Pepio's day, after 5 exquisite innings, is over. Brusdar Graterol comes into the game. He dominated at times last year, and he's looking to be even better this year for us. His first pitch is a pumped-in strike to Dingler. Trying to get this sinker for a rollover, or it's a big punch-out. 12th strikeout of the day for Rays pitching. So we'll run this slider in. Called a strike at the plate, and it got the corner perfectly. We'll try a cutter in. Brusdar almost bruised him. Full count offering. We'll go with the sinker. Hit weakly foul down the third base line. We'll try and blow a fastball by him. Unable to blow it by him. He was somehow early on that pitch. We'll try and get the cutter down and in. Fouling it off. McGonigal with a great at-bat so far. This will be the 8th pitch. Slider gets way away. Henry Davis runs it down over by the opening day paint job. And that's a walk. Ugly pitch there by Brusdar. And it's a steal situation. Henry Davis really good at controlling the run game. I dare them to try and steal a base here. That's going to be hit weakly into the outfield. Brent Rooker's there, and he will make the catch for the second out of the inning. 2 gone in the 6th. That's going to be fouled off. We're trying to keep an eye on McGonigal and make sure he isn't running. The 1-2's an inside fastball, punching out Lee. Domination from Tigers, or from Rays pitching. Tariq Skubal has been just as good, though. As the 82nd pitch here to Henry Davis. It's going to be hit super hard to third. It's knocked down, and it's going to be an out. 105, smoking a changeup right at Hao-Yu Lee. Chandler, 2 for 2 on the day, swings over a changeup. Strike 2, it was down and low, or down and outside. Able to get a piece of the down and in changeup. 1-2 here to Chandler Simpson. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Fastball that we just didn't see. And that's 9 strikeouts by Skubal. 90 pitches for Tariq Skubal. The 91st pitch of the game is going to be way inside. It's 3-1 here to Junior. And Brent Rooker on deck. Caminero, a one-time All-Star. Hasn't been an All-Star the past 2 years. 3-1. Did we go? They say we did. Got fooled on a low changeup. The payoff pitch is sought down the line. Foul. Yes. Full count offering again, as that was a dotted fastball. 3-2. Is slugged down the line. If it's fair, it could be gone. It's gone. Junior Caminero gives the Rays a 1-0 lead off Tariq Skubal as the ball hugs the line, just getting out of play. What a swing by Junior Caminero. Look at this ball on the tracker. Hugged the line. It was a missile. Couldn't tell if it was going to hit the pole or not, and it sneaks out of play. As we got a full count here, the 100th pitch from Skubal. Change up, swung through by Rooker. Junior Caminero has given us a 1-run lead as he ropes that one over the right field fence. Anthony Bender, one of the new free agents for this team, comes on to face 9-1-2. First pitch from Bender. Good fastball for strike two. And we'll go with a sweeper outside for the swing and miss. It's hit weakly. India lays out for it on a spin to throw. Got him. Jonathan India, a nice defensive play. And up stands Wenzel Perez. 1-1. Sinker on the outside part of the plate. It's a strike. Now we'll try and get a slider in for the strikeout. Able to get a piece of it at 89. I don't think of Anthony Bender as a major velo guy, but he has 98 in his back pocket, as that's just off the plate at 97. We're going to try a change-up outside, what Skubal did to us all game. Able to foul it back. Wenzel Perez has been a hard out in today's game, as that's going to be a roll over to Carson. A nice throw over to first. Got him. 2 down here. And up stands Gurriel Jr. The 1-1 is going to be tapped to India. India with some nice plays. The middle infield getting some work done. And we have the 7th inning stretch on opening day. Rays lead 1-0. Brant Herter coming on for the Tigers. Another very good lefty reliever will face Miguel Andujar as the first swing by him is chopped to the shortstop. Good throw, gets him by a step or two. And up stands Max Muncy in a 3-1 count. As that fastball will be a strike. Enly De Los Santos and Grant Holman warming up in the bullpen for the Tigers. Full count offering to Max Muncy. The pitch. It's going to be hit hard. Second baseman able to field it. A pair of 100+ mile-an-hour groundouts for Mad Max. Jonathan Aranda, the first baseman, all-star a year ago, swings through a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Good timing on that pitch, unable to hit it. The 1-2. Ugly swing and a miss at a sweeper. We haven't had one of those all day. And Tanner Scott, acquired from the Dodgers, will be the pitcher to face a pair of very, very tough left-handed batters. It will be for the 3, 4, 5. So heart of this order. That just off the plate, barely. We thought about challenging, looking at it. It was a ball, but not by much. Gonna dance a changeup in. And it catches the inside corner for a strike. Parker Meadows down looking. What a perfect pitch as Colt Keith stands in. Has a higher contact rating against lefties, but his power rating goes down significantly, which is what we're trying to protect against. And Tanner Scott leaves a pitch middle, and it's belted. It's a tie game. 450-foot shot by Colt Keith. Yeah, that's a middle fastball. You can't do that, Tanner. Tanner Scott blows the lead here in the 8th inning. And now he's gone wild. Slugged hard to the shortstop. Dylan Dingler out on a little liner. And here comes the shortstop. Perfect pitch. We're just not landing where we want these. 2-2 count. Fouled back. Lucky it wasn't damaged. That fastball's high. Gets away from Davis. The throw on. A strikeout, but the lead was surrendered. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Enly De Los Santos comes into the game. A hard-throwing righty, the 1-1 to India. Swing and a miss on a slider. Just early on it. The 1-2. Swing and miss on 97. Blown by Jonathan India. Good timing on that, too. Carson Williams, 0 for 2 and a 2-1 count. Make that 3-1. Melton and Holman still warming up in the bullpen as it's 3-1 here to Carson. 3-1 pitch. Off the plate away. Dingler will challenge, but he won't win this one. The pitch about an inch off the plate. Ball 4. A man on, and we will pull Henry Davis back. There will be a pinch hitter. It will be Luke Raley. Luke Raley on this team specifically to pinch hit against right-handed pitching. The 1-1 to Luke. Fouled back a high fastball. Good timing on it, just too high to do anything with. The 1-2. Swung on and missed at 96. Identical spot. Luke Raley down on strikes. Good timing again is up stands Chandler Simpson, who's 2 for 3. The 1-1. Fouled off by Chandler. 1-2 here to Chandler Simpson. He's going to be able to foul back that fastball. It was inside, but it's one of those too close to take, as that was good timing. And that's going to be hit hard to the gap. The throw into the shortstop. We got 2 men in scoring position, as that's a hustle double by Chandler Simpson. They will go to the bullpen. It'll be Grant Holman, who had a 6 ERA a year ago. Fastball, splitter, slider. To face Junior. Big split finger swing and a miss. 1-2 to Junior. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider way ahead of it. Junior Caminero strikes out swinging. Hunter Fiducia into the game as the catcher. And we'll face Owen Casey. That's hit high in the air, and Duhar trying to get it into foul territory will make the catch. That's a pretty deep fly ball. It's only 315 down the line. Kind of was scared about that, as that's going into the corner. And Duhar with a strong arm comes up throwing to second. The throw just not in time. Yao Yu Lee in with a double. And we'll face Jonathan Long, who's 0 for 3 in his debut. We will challenge that pitch. Fiducia, been good for us in ABS on his career. Catches the plate barely. Strike 2. What a call by Fiducia to get that strike against Hunter Long. Good breaking ball, strike 3. And we protect the tie with that big strikeout. Wenzel Perez almost hit him with that pitch. Gotta be careful. Fastball off the plate away. We will walk Wenzel Perez. And now there's 2 on for Laurels Gurriel Jr. Fastball left up over the middle of the plate, just high enough where Laurels couldn't do anything with it. Breaking ball basically down the middle. India able to get a hand on it. And that protects the tie. Him getting a hand on the ball. And we will be careful. Bases loaded. We got 2 strikes on Parker Meadows. The breaking ball, swing and a miss! Swing and a miss! Brent Rooker, the newest Ray, due up to lead off the inning. Miguel Andujar and Max Muncy. Brent Rooker coming to the plate in a tie game. The 1-1 pitch. Early on a slider again. We were early on it. Not horrible timing as the 1-2 pitch to Rooker. Fouling off that slider. Felt like good timing. Just early. Perfect pitch right on the corner. 1-2. Low. Good take on the splitter. Yet to get a fastball. 2-2. Slider outside. Full count offering. We don't have an insane speedster on the bench. We're going to foul back a fastball. If we had somebody with elite speed on the benches, that's good timing. I'd consider running for Brent Rooker here. Because that's going to be hit weakly but foul. As this at bat is a great one from Rooker. Full count pitch coming. 3-2. Strike 3 on a high fastball. Great at bat from Rooker. Just unable to capitalize. As that's going to be rolled over the splitter. We were early on it. Miguel Andujar grounds out. And up stands Max Muncy. They will go to a different right-handed pitcher to face Muncy. It's a full count. A lot of different pitches. Full count offering. Inside ball 4 to Muncy. And that'll bring up Jonathan Aranda. We will leave Max Muncy on the bases. He actually has a better speed than I thought he would. 1-1 to Aranda's high on the cutter. Call timeout for Aranda. We're going to get somebody stirring in the bullpen. With a pair of tough lefties due up. We're going to warm up Gabe Spires and schedule him to come into the game. 2-1 here to Aranda. The pitch, way low. 3 balls, 1 strike to Jonathan Aranda. The pitch, we will challenge. Aranda thinks it's off. We got a challenge to give. It's on the plate. It's a full count. If it goes to extras, we'll get another one back anyways. The full count offering. Swung over a middle splitter. And we will go to extra innings. Gabe Spires. Hit high in the air. Going back on its Rooker. At the wall will make the catch. Runner goes to third. And the batter will be Dylan Dingler. Trying to get the fastball inside. Big cut and a miss by Dingler. Gonna try and get this slider inside of Dingler. And he bloops it into the outfield for a run. Are you kidding me? We'll just underhand toss it to the second baseman. A 60-mile-an-hour exit velo on a slider that almost hit him is how the Tigers get a run back. As that's hit hard to the shortstop, unable to make a play. And it's an infield single for McGonigal. Pair of unlucky at-bats. 1-2. Wipeout slider. Owen Casey down on strikes again. And here's Hao-Yu Lee. Gabe Spires has pitched well. A pair of bloop, weak contact hits. And that's blooped foul. A bloop single and an infield single are the two runners on base, and that's how the ghost runner is in. The 1-2 pitch down the middle, but swung over top of. And we will face the closer, Carlos Estevez. Jonathan India, the batter. Aranda, the ghost runner. The 1-1. Fouled back on a slider. Good timing on the slider. 1-2 to India. Off the plate, away on the fastball. 91 clutch here for India. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss on the slider. Was off the plate. Just too early on it. Here's Carson Williams. And that's hit hard to the third baseman. A middle slider, and we couldn't do anything with it. And up stands Hunter Fiducia. We don't have another catcher on the team. The 1-1 to Fiducia is low. Chandler Simpson on deck. He's 2 for 4 on the day. 2-1. High fastball. You got to leave that. Me. Fiducia, 58 power. Need something in the gap. Might as well challenge it. Call stands. It was right on the corner. And that's how we lose opening day. A bloop single costs us opening day. 4-hit game. Gabe Spires takes a loss. And that's how we'll lose on opening day. See, and now it comes fixing itself. See how dumb that just was, game? Following a terrifically disappointing opening day, we will player lock as Brent Rooker, who 98 by us. Brent Rooker just shy of 200 homers. He's 10 away. He will definitely reach that this year. Runner off. Simpson safe at third. Another stolen base. 3 stolen bases in the first 2 days of the year. As it's a 1-1 count here to Rooker. Way high. Make it 2-1. Elite speed at third. Just need a fly ball now. It's off the plate. Aranda on deck. As we face Jacob deGrom, the 3-1. Good timing. Cannot put it in play, however. It's also ball 4. Trying to be aggressive on a fastball. The full count pitch. Swinging over a slider. That's always fun. Yeah, it was just off the plate. I'm not mad about that. The Rays get a 3 spot on the board. As that was just late. 99 in on the hands. As the 2-time Silver Slugger. It's an 0-1 hole here to DeGrom. Without a pitch yet in his Rays career. As with 2 strikes, we're going to choke up on the bat. 2-2 now. Fastball down. Brent Rooker, the hitter. 1-2 count to Rook. Off the plate away on a slider. See how much easier it is to take that pitch? 2-2 now. See, like, dude, I know the strike zone so well in this camera angle. I swing at the last, like, 3 pitches. It's the full count offering. Hit hard in the air by Rooker. It's going to be an out. But hard contact by Rooker either way. And it's a lefty on the mound. It's Connor Pilkington. As we destroy that changeup just off the plate. But we got 5 runs in Game 2, destroying DeGrom. It's the 0-1. There's a fastball ripped. See how much? Why are we so much better just making contact in this game when we get a smaller camera angle? The 0-2 is hit hard. It's going to be blocked by McGonigal, and that's the first hit of Brent Rooker's career as a Ray. Full count offering, so we will be running on the pitch. Rooker, take. The pitch was taken, and Miguel Andujar steps up to the plate. Bases juiced. The 1-1 socked to the first baseman. Brent Rooker now in right field, getting his first look on defense on the day. And this is going to be hit hard. It's a roller to the wall. We'll cut it. We'll get it back in as India misses it, but it's going to get into second base. It's a leadoff double. That runner most likely scored. As up stands Brent Rooker. First pitch to him from Seth Hernandez. Hit hard to the first baseman. Just late on a fastball, we were all over it. We tried to power swing. As we're up 6-1, we'll continue simulating. And that's how the Rays get their first win of the year. Carson Williams, Jonathan Aranda, both homer. Chandler Simpson with a double. And 2 RBIs. Edward Cabrera with a nice start. Allowed 1 run in 5 1/3. The Bulls, their pitching staff should be fixed. Cam Caminetti in year 2 will get the player lock start. Cam Caminetti, his first taste of the big leagues. Very up and down. The young lefty given a chance to make the opening day roster to start his second year in the big leagues. As we will go for the rubber match of the first series of the year. As that's going to be a foul rollover. We'll try and get a sweeper into Wenzel Perez. And that's going to be shot to the outfield, a bloop single to start the game. 74-mile-an-hour base hit. Sweeper way off the plate. It's that fastball shot foul. We're going to try and land this curveball. Not a good pitch. We'll try again. That's smoked foul, but we take a 1-2 advantage in the count. I'm going to try and go change up soft away. 78 miles an hour. Not able to get the swing. A better change up, and that's going to be a tailor-made double play. The flick to India, the throw on the first. A 4-6-3 double play. Up stands Dylan Dingler, who hits well against lefties. And that's going to be a hard 1 pitch out to Carson Williams. An effective inning by Cam Caminetti. Jonathan Long hitting 4th in today's lineup. Hit 9th in his major league debut on opening day. He's got some power against left-handed pitching, does the young first baseman. 81 power to be exact. We're going to try and get this breaking ball way off the plate. It's chopped to third, but foul. We're going to try and get a big swing and a miss on the breaker. Instead, it was right down the middle. And it's a leadoff single for Jonathan Long. Not a great pitch by any stretch of the imagination, and up comes McGonigal. That's a good fastball. We'll try for the double play again as we pitch low. That pitch skipping to Fiducia. That breaking ball is hit to third. Another tailor-made double play. The throw back to first by India. A 5-4-3 double play. 2 double plays have gotten us so far an inning and 2/3 through this game. We'll go for a strikeout here. A big swing and a miss by Colt Keith. The talented lefty. Big breaking ball way outside. And we're going to try for a fastball in on the hands. And it swung through Colt Keith. Down on strikes. Rays, after losing on opening day 1-0, come back to win game 2 and now lead game 3, 3-0 in the third. A lot of threes as that was a strike. We'll take a look. How can I take... Why do I just have to go to stats? Okay. We'll go to box score. Take a look. Max Muncy and Miguel Andujar, a pair of doubles. Carson Williams with an RBI. Max Muncy an RBI double. Carson Williams plating a pair. Carson Williams also caught stealing, so that's not great. Here stands Hao-Yo Lee. Good slider release. Hit hard to Carson Williams. Makes up for his caught stealing. Cam Caminetti looking good so far, and here's Parker Meadows, the 8-hole hitter. Fastball down Broadway for a called strike. The 1-1 sweeper outside. Way too low. Try a change-up in. It's in on the plate. Weakly hit foul for a strike. And now we'll try and go fastball outside. Way too high on the release. It's 2-2. Big curveball time. Late on the release. The count is full. We'll go with the slider. Early on the release, but it's a big swing and a miss by Meadows. The second strikeout of the day. And up stands Owen Casey, the 9-hole hitter. That fastball was perfectly placed. We're having a bit of issues controlling the breaking ball, as that curveball was way higher than we wanted it, but it gets the job done nonetheless. We'll go to the changeup. Off the plate, a big swing and a miss. Owen Casey down on strikes again. Wenzel Perez, the leadoff man, up again, as he's going to foul that right back to the catcher. Unable to hold on was Fiducia, as that's going to be socked to Brett Rooker. A hard line out on a changeup that caught a lot of plate. 2 down here quickly. That smoked to shortstop, a base hit. Roped a middle breaking ball as up stands Dingler. We've gotten 2 double plays already. Trying for a third. Instead, we'll punch out Dingler. It's by the Tigers' all-star catcher. And we'll now face the young Jonathan Long, who's going to sock that one to the outfield. Gurriel going to try for 3. He's got it. Aranda with the cut. Runners on the corners now for McGonigal. Caminetti, a good fastball on the outside part of the plate. We'll try a good curveball, which gets a big swing and a miss. We'll go to the curveball again, try and get it more outside. We did, but it's a good take. Try and change up, down and in. Fouled back off the catcher. Fiducia looks to be okay. We'll get the sweeper down and away. Off the plate just barely. We'll try a tying up fastball. That's hit high in the air. Rooker looks like he's got it red. Caminetti gets out of trouble in the fourth. Cole Keith coming to the plate. And that's destroyed but foul. Way early on the slider. And that's a hard rollover to the first baseman. Caminetti not fooling hitters. They're just hitting it to people. As he's been uber efficient on the day.
That's in. Ball.
His first and second inning got a pair of double plays after leadoff singles. As it's now 2-1 to Hao-Yo Lee. So that's going to be fouled back. Wilson Contreras, 16-game hitting streak. It's the fastball to Lee, punches him out swinging. Down on strikes again is Lee. Punching, taking names and punching tickets is Caminetti today. And has been our whole pitching staff this series. We made like one mistake pitch this entire series from our starting staff. Caminetti out there again here in the sixth. He's been dominating today. So that slider gets to the corner. Owen Casey been traded a couple times, forgetting who he was originally drafted by, but ended up on the Cubs, then was traded to the Marlins and now been acquired by the Tigers here in franchise. That's a big curveball for another swing and a miss. Maybe that's why you keep getting traded, Owen. Because you can't hit the breaking ball. 6 strikeouts for Caminetti. Caminetti. Good slider from Caminetti. A good fastball. And now we'll go to a curveball set up by that fastball. And it's going to be hit. Oh, Caminetti caught that. I was so confused what happened because I didn't see a ball like outline of where it was going. As Laurel Gurriel Jr. comes to the plate. Slider just low for a ball. 1-1 now to Gurriel. Fastball just off the plate. We'll try and go with a sweeper. Sweeper hit hard to third, but foul. For the 67th pitch of the game, the fastball in, fouled back. We'll try a changeup outside the strike zone just by a hair. And it gets the swing and a miss. It got more down than outside. But that's a big punch out. As the Rays take another run lead. We can take a look at the box score. Another RBI for Muncy. Max Muncy having himself a nice day today. That fastball is going to get Dylan Dingler. This pitch will be the 70th of the day. And it's going to be a hard ground ball to first. Aranda gets to the bag in time to beat the catcher. Caminetti starting to get low on energy here. 71st pitch is going to be fouled back. The young starter. It's also early on the year, so he's not quite stretched out entirely yet. Despite having a very, very good spring training. That changeup's going to be fouled off. 0-2 pitch. We'll go with the sweeper. Tried to get it in. It's going to be fisted to the second baseman, India, weakly. Good strong throw to first for the out. And up comes McGonigal. 1 for... What's the number there? That was just off the plate. Try a fastball outside. That's off the plate. 2-0 here to McGonigal. We'll try and get a changeup in. Changeup's been probably our best pitch today. That's hit up the middle. Unable to be fielded. And going for second, they got McGonigal. Trying to stretch a botched ball by Chandler Simpson into a double. Ian Seymour in. And the Rays take the finale against the Tigers. We win the series, and we win 7-0. Taking a look at the game log. And Duhar a sacrifice. Rooker advances to third. Muncie a grounder to right for a single. Rooker and Aranda score. Our offense is humming as what a start by Caminetti. Chandler Simpson in a blowout game. We're down 12-5. Is a triple shy of the cycle. We're going to hop in and try and get him a triple if we can. Against Justin Sterner. Hitting 3 for 4 on the day. Hitting .529 on the season. Just unable to hold up. 0-1. Just early on that fastball. 3-1 to Chandler. Or 0-1, sorry. Fastball way high. The 1-2 here to Chandler Simpson. Big swing and a miss on the cutter. And we'll continue to simulate. The A's get this one on us. They get the revenge of the Brent Rooker Bowl. Tanner Scott's been bad. Max Muncy another double. As they just went yard on us repeatedly. They take the first game of the series. Jonathan Aranda has 2 homers on the day. We will simulate that as we win by 3. Ryan Pepio against Nick Lodolo. Going for the rubber match. Ryan Pepio, not a great start. Lodolo with a big win. And we're going to be going down to face the Birmingham Barons as the Biscuits have a top prospect getting ready to make his affiliated ball debut as Esther Uriz has found himself to AA because the kid can't hit. But he's hitting third at AA. A kid with elite speed, former stolen base champion. And here is Ford James facing Cliff Tierney. Fastball inside. I'm going to call timeout. Oh, well, I was hoping he would back up and we could see Ford. See his stance. The 1-0 pitch is way inside the fastball. Already such an advanced hitter for his age. 2-1. Ooh, that was ball 3. Checked our swing. We were just early. 2-1 here to Ford. And that's popped sky high. You can see him rocking the stirrups. The only thing Ford James doesn't do well is have elite speed. As there's a runner on first. First pitch to Cliff is hit hard to short. It's a tailor-made double play after good timing. A run is in here in the top of the 6th. Cliff still out there. And we're going to swing through a curveball just early on it. The 0-1 here to Ford. Good timing, 93 exit velo to the shortstop. For James, he hits righties a little bit better than he does lefties. He's 0 for 3 on the day. And that's a cutter that we just did not need to swing on. As we're behind the plate to end this game. As this is going to be a hopper. The final play of the game could be here. The runner is going to score. Unable to get the tag down in time. We'll enter the game. We're going to try and block here for Dan Justice. So it's a ground ball to short. A good strong throw over to first will end the game. Hitless is James in his debut. But we will take a win over stats any day. This Jose Miranda's also down there. Oh my God. For James in game 2 of his career. Pedro Feliciano. There we go. We finally got it out. Falls 0-1 to Pedro. Ugly swing and a miss on a slider. That looks like we're using the other camera angle. 0-2 from Pedro. Way off the plate. See, you thought you'd get me twice. Primary slider, good elite velo on all of his pitches. Can get it up to 101. And that's just a tough slider. For James, fresh out of high school at AA. This is why we started him at AA, just in case he struggled. Good timing on 99. Change it during a player lock, apparently. I was going to try and change how we hit. And I'm not locked in on that slider. The 0-2 here to Ford. 3 consecutive sliders. Gets the strikeout of Ford James. As there's a runner on first. Looks like we're going to have to block. The elite pop time of the catcher. Just unable to get the runner. Hard to throw at a runner on an 80-mile-an-hour curveball. And here we are. First pitch of the inning from Pedro. 74 contact against right. Just shy of 70 power. That pitch is way high. See, notice how the game immediately doesn't want to throw me a strike when I change. It fears me. 2-0 now. What a take. Good timing, too. Just able to get it back. It's 3-0. Hands are up. Oh, big stretches. My back's killing me today. 3-1 here to Ford James. His contact is a laser. Good timing. It's a fly out. Best contact we've seen from Ford all day. Oh, and I just let that get away from me. Okay. I swear I was on it with my glove, but I guess not. Top of the 9th. 2 out. We are the final hope. As that's hit high in the air. Not hard enough to get out as it goes all the way to the wall. Ford James is out. The Barons take game 2. Pedro was just dominant. As Bauermeister, Jackson Bauermeister, was dominant as well. Cam Caminetti with a good start as the Reds have the bases loaded with 2 outs for Tanner Scott. Interesting. Blake Dunn hits lefties fairly well. And the City Connect uniforms, as I actually have that hat right behind me. Come on, Tanner Scott. Fastball slider for a strike. Try a low changeup. It's fouled back. The 9-hole man, Blake Dunn. Trying the slider. Big swing and a miss, Blake Dunn. Going down in the new City Connects. I'll put that back right there. Tanner Scott works out of it. And the Rays win back-to-back games against the Reds. And Duhar homers. Griffin Jacks with a save. Caminetti, a beautiful start. Goes 5 strong. Caminero with a homer. And we got our first scouting assignment of the year. as we'll have the 6th overall pick. So not quite a top pick. As this pitcher looks like he could be generational. We're going to scout Lee Taff, or Taffe. Trying to think of how that would be pronounced. Nino Portillo looks like he could be a stud. And I understand we don't need third base. George Sinclair rakes. And here's something to note. A lot of prospects in this game are very small, but they'll be good. The best way to find good players, I've noticed, is if they actually have decent size. The game generates very, very good players with good size, right? Like if we come over to our prospects, right? If we go to shortstop, Jackie Zachary, he's 6'3", right? If we go back to catcher, for James, 6'2", right? You see the trend. Good height will get you good player. Not all the time, right? Sometimes, like if we go to second base, Kevin Ramsey, 6'5", deep potential, but you can see he's a better player than what he's showing. As he's got 2 homers, 7 hits so far. He's hitting fairly well. Wet Risley's hurt ACL sprain. He should be fine. As we'll continue to sim through, we sweep the Reds. On to the Royals. Noah Cameron. We've now won 4 straight. The rubber match, Edward Cabrera. We lose 2-0. Bender gave up the runs in the 8th. We lose a series, and we have the Dodgers. Caminetti. Good start from Caminetti. Luis Morales versus Blake Snell. We're going to win that one. Scouting-wise, George Sinclair looks a little worse than originally. His overall might just be really low. It's Lee Taff, 6 foot. Nino looks good, not Nemo. But so far the prospects don't look bad. We lose a series to the Dodgers. And we're gonna hop in to try and win a series against the Padres with Max Muncy. Bases juiced. Bradley Rodriguez. I think is how you say that name. Cam Smith, the speedy runner at third. Max Muncy's going to foul away 99. Just unable to get to that, as that's just a perfect pitch. 0-1 to Muncy. So that's going to be shot through the hole. That's going to tie the game. We will keep the bases loaded as we top that sinker. Able to get it through for a base hit as they'll go to the bullpen and bring out David Morgan, who struggled last year. As Jonathan India has the bases loaded. So that's a weak fly ball pop. Send everybody back. As a gun home would have definitely gotten the runner at third. Here's Hunter Fiducia. Bases loaded for Hunter. And he crushes it foul just early on the sinker. As this relief pitcher is extremely tired. And David Morgan. That pitch is nowhere near a strike. Zach Geloff crushing it with the A's. Austin Hayes, 100 career homers with the Giants now. Oh. Just off of that fastball. 1-2. Hard rollover on the curveball. We're early on that significantly. 1-2 now. Fouling off the curveball. Early on it again. Just got it off the end of the bat. We were above it. 1-2. Fouling off another sinker just above it. Good timing. 41 clutches hard to hit with. The 1-2. And they say we went around. Can't challenge that yet in baseball. We'll return to simulating. As the Padres will take this one. They win 9-7. We got 2 runs back in the 9th. Jonathan India and Andujar homered. Just not enough. So we drop back-to-back series. We're back to 500. As the Twins will fall under 500. We're now 3 games under 500. So we only won 1 game in a week. How fast things change. I know how that feels. For instance. Nino looks really good. Good speed's going to be a great defender. Hits lefties pretty well. George Sinclair still looks good. First base and can play shortstop. Interesting player. We're going to finally get back on the board as it's a new week. As we drop the first game to the Guardians. But we come back and win that series. Cam Smith back. Hopefully not in the lineup. Why'd they change the lineup around? They changed both lineups? Hell no. There we go. I fixed my lineups. Didn't realize the game was going to change quite literally everything. So we're a game below 500, and we're going to take on the Blue Jays. Ryan Pepio. We're down 2 with 2 gone. We actually got a run back. Edward Cabrera. Big 8-1 win. 2 games back. We're still very, very early. Max Muncy, a 2-homer game. As we'll win 8-6. Caminetti pitching beautifully. We beat the Blue Jays in a series. Griffin Jacks on in the 9th. Trying to protect. We'll win in extras. Jacob Lopez as we go for the sweep against the Mariners. We sweep the Mariners. We're tied with the Yankees for first place in the division. And look at how many bats are red hot in the lineup right now. Jonathan India isn't hitting yet. Hunter Fiducia isn't either. Carson Williams struggling mightily. What more does Jackie Zachary got to do? As Trey Morgan is destroying the ball in 100 at-bats at AAA. For James playing pretty well. As it's hard to find a spot for Trey Morgan right now. Plays left field. Is Xavier Isaacs struggling mightily right now. Theo Gillian crushing it. Cooper Bowman's playing very, very well. Cooper Bowman can kind of play everywhere. Still not debuted yet. 32 or 28 only years old. Damn, I thought he was older than that. Zachary's very, very close to a promote. Is 20 games rushing it? Is 20 games into the season rushing it for Jackie Zachary? He's absolutely killing it. I have decided that Jackie Zachary is fit for the major league level. The star shortstop is being called up after a terrific start to the AAA season. As they'll have to find somebody at AAA to hit for his spot. He will be taking over Carson Williams' duties as the everyday shortstop. And we're going to move him up in the order. He's going to hit 7th for us in his major league debut. We are up 2-1. The shortstop, Jackie Zachary, comes to the plate for his first at-bat in the majors. First pitch swings a hard ground ball to the pitcher. As they take a 4-2 lead, Zachary, these are Ohtani 900 RBIs, will Stolen base will be negated with a good throw here. Zachary the throw on. Got him at first. We minimize the damage. It's 4-2. We got a pair of guys on. Not a whole lot of speed on the bags right now. And Duhar and Muncie. Big swing and a miss on a fastball early on 95. One of our top prospects. As we went around on that, really? Okay, that was ugly. You can see the MLB debut patch on his shoulder. The 0-2. Big cut and a miss on the changeup. That was just off the plate. Bases loaded for Zachary. And that's hit high in the air! Zachary! His first big league hit as a game lead taking grand slam! His first major league hit is a moonshot homer! Jackie Zachary! Go crazy! Rays dugout! It's an 8-5 lead! Welcome to the team, Jackie Zachary! What a swing by the Rook! A grand slam in his major league debut! What a swing just almost off of Utah Street! As we now lead 10-5 in this one. Jackson Holliday, a former top shortstop prospect in his own right. This bad reaction time will still recover with the good speed, and a strong throw over to first gets Holliday. Zachary making plays in his MLB debut. A grand slam his last time up, turning on an inside pitch. First pitch to him. Early on, an 85-mile-an-hour slider. 43 power against right. Power starting to come up as we reach on a changeup that's just off the plate. The 0-2 here to Zachary. Way inside. Good take there. Slider that almost hit him. 1-2 here to Zachary. Long hold by Jimenez. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Felt like good timing. He's down on strikes. And now a runner on third. 2 gone here in the 9th. That's going to be good timing on an inside sinker. He rolls it over to the second baseman. As we'll simulate on Jackie Zachary. What a major league debut. Hunter Fiducia outshines him though. 3 RBIs, 3 for 4. What a debut, though, for Jackie Zachary. Jackie Zachary. A 2-0 lead, and it's Shane Boz, the former Ray, will take a cutter down the middle. Did not see it well out of the hand. It's also the first pitch to him. No need to swing early. That being said, we'll swing at a slider that was never a strike. 0-2 here to Zachary. Just off the plate. What a professional take by the rookie. A grand slam in his major league debut. What a swing that was. 2-2 on the knuckle curve. Not even known as a power guy, known as a good contact bat. That's hit high in the air. Good timing on 99. Unable to do anything with it, however. Zachary back up to the plate. We lead 4-1. 2 outs now. Still runners on the pond. And that's going to be fisted to the third baseman on a dive. Jordan Westberg makes the play. As now they've taken the lead. Caminetti with an ugly start against the Orioles today. We're going to charge in. Zachary to throw out Blaze Alexander. That was almost scary. Taylor Clark on the mound. First pitch to Zachary. Good timing on a... It's good timing. on a easy-to-hit fastball. 8th inning, Johan Duran 0 for 3 in Game 2 of his career. 100 miles an hour. Fouling it off, able to get a piece under it. The 0-1. Good timing on a splitter at 96. Outside part of the plate. 0-2 to Zachary. Right on the corner. We try to challenge just in case. Call stands. And we'll simulate. Orioles get this one. Ian Seymour actually takes the loss. Caminetti, though, not with a great start. Muncy homered again. The scouting assignments are due again. As this shortstop looks like he could be great. He's the 3rd best player on our draft board right now. This second baseman looks really, really good. And then Mustafa Ball, which is just a ridiculous name. Looks like he could also be pretty good. Down on the farm for James. Playing pretty well. Up 1 vision, up a discipline and an arm strength. So he's getting better just slightly. Jonathan Aranda crushing it. Jake Berger having a pretty nice start to the year down at AAA as well. Trey Morgan not quite hitting. Xavier Isaac I might send down to AA just because he's been struggling so much. Try and get the young man some confidence. And we'll just move Cooper up to AAA, just because, why not? We're going to quick manage this one against Chris Sale. A leadoff single by Chandler Simpson. We'll get the stolen base, and Junior Caminero rocks one out of the ballpark. Brent Rooker strikes out, hit by pitch, and a walk. Aranda, a fielder's choice, and a strikeout. Luis Morales, a walk, a strikeout, a single. A fielder's choice. India up to the bag. A nice walk. Henry Davis strikes out. Chandler Simpson a fly out and a ground out. Luis Morales back-to-back flyouts and a punchy. Pop out for Rooker, and Duhar strikes out. Muncy ground out. Pretty quick inning. Luis Morales a pop out of Taylor Ward. Contreras goes yard as Gunnar Henderson pops out. Jackson Holiday flies out. Aranda fly out. Carson Williams walks. India walks, his second of the day. Henry Davis flies out and a pop-out by Chandler Simpson. Pete Alonso's ticket punched again. Colton Cowser fly out and a ground out. Caminero flies out. Rooker grounds out. And Duhar strikes out. As we lead 2-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. Both pitchers are cruising right now. Luis Morales gives up a leadoff single and an error. Fielder's choice and a caught stealing. Pete Alonso walks. We will go to the bullpen to bring in Tanner Scott to face Cowser. Walks him. Gets the fly out. India comes to the plate. He will pop out. Henry Davis with a nice hard single. Ground out by Chandler Simpson, and a 2-run homer by Junior. A 2-homer day has given us a 3-1 lead. We will keep Tanner Scott out there. It's a walk, line out, fly out, single. Gunnar Henderson pops out, able to get out of the inning. Trent Thornton comes out, and Miguel Andujar with a double. Max Muncy grounds out, a walk for Andujar. Carson Williams strikes out in a fielder's choice. Jackson Holiday up to the plate, strikes out. Tanner Scott, a walk. Colton Cowser strikes out. Blaze Alexander singles. And that will be end of the day. Bender will come on to face Westberg, who punches his ticket. Henry Davis grounds out. Chandler Simpson grounds out. Junior Caminero, a 3-hit day. Brent Rooker 0 for 4. And we'll go to Griffin Jacks for the save. Strikeout, ground out, fly out. What a way to end the month. As There was a transaction completed. Jordan Groshen's promoted. Through a month of the year. We can take a look at some of the numbers. Griffin Jacks has been incredible. Aranda killing it. 4 James playing very well at AA. Some of the pitchers aren't off to a great start like Tanner Scott. Carson Williams is ice cold, but he's hitting for a lot of power right now. Strikeouts are way, way up. Cam Smith hitting the ball very hard. Gabe Spire struggling a little bit. Jacob Lopez off to a bad start. Smith Shawver being okay at AAA. Max Muncy, 8 home runs. Chandler Simpson with 14 stolen bases already. Jake Berger, nice production down at AAA. Evan Phillips has been untouchable. Rodriguez has been good. Cody Clemens still hurt. Henry Davis has not been great. Trey Morgan's lighting it up. Dane Myers not so much. Caminetti's been good. Canning's been good at AAA. Luke Raley, in 8 games so far this year, is not off to a great start. We have options with Luke Raley. Actually, no, we don't. He's out of options. Luke Raley needs to start hitting if he's going to be a bench bat. I wish there was a way you could set it that the game would know. I wish it was like a task thing. That it'd be like, in key situations and you need a bench bat, Luke Raley is the primary bench bat, right? I wish that was a thing, but unfortunately it's not. Would be cool though. Help me the show if you're watching, which I know you're not. You should take that advice. Add something like that. And it's like you're like having a 6-man in 2K. But with that, I'm going to leave us right there. We are about to start May, as it was a great month of April. A lot of good hitters. We already got one of our top prospects up in the big leagues, which actually we didn't get to see how Jackie Zachary's doing. It's only been 9 at-bats, and he's got only the 1 hit, but it was a grand slam in his debut. Not too worried about it. It's only been just a couple of games. So, Zachary, we will see how he progresses going on into his first year and into episode 2 of the 2028 season. Yet again, I'm Andrew Carr with Carr Sports. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.